How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Mars. As you guys see in the background, I have for you guys, I believe, the ultimate sleeper of all sleepers here from 2024. This thing here is insanely fast. It doesn't weigh much, and you can put 1200 horsepower into it, all-wheel driving it, and then the top speed is ridiculous with it as well. So I'm going to show you guys a full build on this thing. It's called the Autozam AZ-1. It's like a Toyota Mazda Japanese car. Um, kind of cool, honestly, the way that the whole body is with the wide body kit and everything. So, yeah, and look at the back. You got the plate there that says Autozam on it. Really, really nice. Look at the exhaust. Really, really crazy. I think this only had like 60 horsepower when it was like with the regular engine. But not anymore. 1200 horsepower into it, all-wheel drive out, traps crazy numbers. You guys are going to see it. You can't miss it. Gotta have this car. And everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. So, yeah, let's get right to it. As you see, it's a 93 AutoZam AZ-1. Let's go to the upgrades, custom upgrades. And right in here, we're going to go right to the big boy engine, which is a 3.0 liter inline 6. It's a 2JZ engine. 1270 horsepower, 901 on that torque, weighs 1700 pounds. Insane. All-wheel drive. We got the wide body so we can put wider tires on it. And then we're going to go right to the build. We're just going to max everything out and put everything on here race, just like you guys see. Nothing special there. And right over here, we're going to put race on there. Rally. We want that rally softer suspension to distribute the power a lot smoother. Full weight reduction into the car, no roll cage, and that there as well. So we're just going to reduce more weight from a car that really doesn't weigh anything. Leave the transmission there alone. We got that race and that one race there as well. Right to the tires, make sure to put the correct drag tires all the way in the bottom right. Full width in the front and also full width in the rear, because the car doesn't weigh as much. We want this thing to grip as badly as it can. And then we got weld racing wheels on it just to reduce more weight. So I did a little bit something here, went bigger on the front end rim, and then I went smaller on the rear at 13. So what I did is just gave it a little bit more weight to the car so it can grip a little bit better. Was my idea. Hopefully it worked out a little bit. Besides that, you don't do nothing with the parts on there. You leave that all alone, even though it got some pretty cool like spoilers and things like that. And we're going to go right to the tune. We got 1515 on that. Tire pressure does a 2.10 to 60, 2.80 to 100. And it traps 290s. It's insane with 1200 horsepower. Didn't know that 1200 horsepower engine did that high of a trap speed. But I guess you see how Forza just picks certain cars to do certain numbers. So it's kind of weird because that racing engine's been around since last year, and I haven't seen it do really high numbers or just kind of keep itself to be doing those kind of numbers. I don't know. Quote me if I'm wrong. Here is the final drive at 220. First gear is 170. Second gear is 130. Then third gear is 1. And then we're only going to use 4 gears at 0.80 on fourth gear. Zero everything out in 7. 65, 65. We got stiff in the front, all the way soft in the rear, and then the vehicle's raised all the way up in the sky in the front and then dropped all the way in the rear. So with all that power while you're driving, all that wind is pushing the back end down. And then we got 20, 1, 1, and 20. Crazy distribution here with the bump and rebound stiffness. That honestly worked out tremendously well with the Pro Stock, and it's worked out pretty good with this car. Nothing with this, and 100, 0, 100, 0, and 85. So that is it with this little car here. Even driving at the screen, it's like it's smaller than what it should. See, look how small it looks on my screen. And let's get a closer look. Still pretty small. Made it orange color. Did a two-tone with it with the carbon fiber bottom end, and then it got the wheels to match. Look really cool. Let's take a look at the inside of this. Wow, super old school. It looks like kind of like a little Honda or something. But yeah, really nice overall car. That is insane of a sleeper. You see this little thing line up next to you. You don't have something fast enough, you're probably gonna lose. So Let's drive it real quick. Oh. Rear wheel drive, it'll just probably just wheelie all over the place. Wow, that was a good save, right? Just kidding. So let's go over here. Man, insane! Look at the numbers, just the speed. Just keeps going and going and going with this little car. Crazy, crazy. Also, I was thinking about doing different things, like one, adding more weight to it. But I did, and then I was just losing top end, so I took all the way back out. Left it all-wheel drive, and just did that way. So there we go. Alrighty, so oh crap, I messed that up. Didn't mean to. So let's go real quick and make a U-turn here. Show you guys my settings to make sure to be manual with clutch, everything else turn off. Best way to go and be standard on that steering wheel. Standard steering wheel helps out so much. So the car is going to be a 4K launch car. I have a 2K launch tune and also a 4K launch tune, but it's mainly the 4K launch one you want to use the most. And to launch the car, you just got to press e-brake, gas, and clutch. When you press the e-brake and gas, your RPM needle is going to shoot up. When you see that needle shoot up, then you press down the clutch. If this happens when you try it, just reverse, forward, and then give it another shot when you brake. There we go. Got it to a little higher RPMs. 23 pounds of boost, 454 on that torque. And when you let go of those two, that's it. Just transition those gears back to back to back, and it traps. Boom! 250s in the half a mile. That is insane. That is higher than the Diablo. Still can't beat the Pro Stock, of course. Pro Stock has a crazy 0 to 60, so it won't touch it. The acceleration on this car is not that great because, shoot, I mean, it just doesn't grip. It's too much power for the little car. But yeah, all in all, picks up once it does. It's just gonna keep on pushing that power throughout, and it's gonna trap those kind of numbers. 250. It's insane, to be honest. Oh wow, he just jumped through for the third honk. They do that normally, but as you see, like it just comes up and it's insane the amount of power, and it's just pushing through. But all in all, very, very crazy of a sleeper vehicle. Super small, tiny, a lot of horsepower. Hopefully you guys got it. Subscribe, enjoy, and I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye bye.